Hello all, this is Dr. Saqib Sabah. So in this video we will see the data manipulation commands in HBase. Okay, so first we will create a table. Okay, then we will insert data into the table, and then we will retrieve data from the table. Okay, let's create one table. Okay, so we already know the command to create a table, so it's very simple. Just one command, create. Then we have to give the uh, table name. For example, I am creating one table with the name students. Okay, so I am creating one table with the name students, and I am adding one column family. So I will add one column family, uh, details. Okay, so details of student. Okay, so I'm creating one simple table with the name student, and I am adding one column family with the name details. Okay, let's create it. Enter. Okay, so table is created. Okay, now let's check whether the table is created or not. So I have created it with the name students. Okay, so here we can see, so there are three tables are given, student and students. Okay, so but we created table with the name students. Okay, so done, students is done. Next is now let's insert data. Okay, so if we use SQL, so we will write the command insert into then table name, and then we will values, etc. So how we are doing that in HBase? So in HBase we will use one simple command, that is put. Okay, in order to insert the data into the table, so we will use the command put. Okay, now let's insert data into this table. So we'll use this put command. Then table name. Okay, that is students. So put students. And then first we have to give the row key. So row key is for example 1. Okay, comma. Then okay, so here I have added, here we can see I have added details as the column family. What does this mean, details as column family? Column family, so in one column family we can add number of columns. So let's add one column in this column family. So so what is my column family? My column family is details. Okay, details. Then so in details I want to write the name. Okay, so I want to write the name, and my name is Saqib, SQIB. Okay, so how I am inserting data? Okay, so firstly I am inserting data using put command. Then after put, then I have to give the student, sorry, I have to give the table name. So my table name is students, and then I have to give the row key. So my row key is 1. Then I am in details. So because this details is the column family, so in column family I can add any number of columns. So I am adding first column as name, and its value is Saqib. So let's press enter. Okay, done. Okay, now let's enter second detail, for example. Okay, so next I will add city. Okay, city, and my city is, for example, Srinagar. Okay, okay, let's press enter. Done. Okay, next is let's add ID. Okay, so for example my ID is 111. Okay, so I need to edit this ID. Okay, ID. Okay, so I am three columns under this column family details. So in details there are three columns. First one is name, second is city, and third is ID. Okay, and then I have added the details. Okay, let's press enter. Okay, next is let's enter second column, second column, this row, that is so here I will give row key as 2. Okay, I will add more details. So instead of here name, I am adding, for example, okay, I say BHA. Okay, so I will. Okay, done. Next is let's insert more details here. So city, let's give city name as city. Let's give city as, for example, Jalandhar. Jalandhar, Jalandhar. Okay, done. Next, let's add one more detail, that is, okay, so here I am giving ID as 222. Okay, so here I am inserting ID. Okay, done. Okay, so I am data is inserted now. Okay, so I have added two rows with the ID row key 1 and row key 2. Okay, next. Next is now I have to check my data. Okay, I check whether my data is inserted or not. Okay, so usually to view the data, we usually in SQL we use this command select star from table. Okay, so here it's very easy. So we do not need to say, write select star from this. So we just have to write scan. Okay, so we just have to write scan then table name. That means student. Okay, and done. Okay, let's enter. Okay, so here you can see by scanning the student, so I am able to see the data. Here you can see all the data. First one is row key 1, row key 2, column. Okay, detail is city, and then again detail is ID, then details name. Okay, again with row key 2, city, then ID, and then name. Okay, so this is how we can uh, view the data. Okay, next is if I want to retrieve only a particular row. For example, I want to retrieve row number 2 only. Okay, so how to do that? So for that we will use get command. Okay, get, then table name. So table name is students, and comma, then I have to mention the row key. So for example, row key 2. Okay, press enter and check here. So with row key 2, detail city is Jalandhar, ID 222, name is Sabha. Okay, so this is how here you can see this data. Okay, so now I have mentioned here row key 2, and okay, data is retrieved. Okay, next is if I want to fetch data of a particular column in a column family. Okay, for example, so for that there is this command again get, then table name, that is students, get, then students, comma, then which we have to mention the row key. Okay, so 1. Okay, comma, next is we have to mention the column name. Okay, so column column, column equal to details, from details. So which column I want to fetch. For example, I want to fetch the with from row 1, row key 1, I want to fetch, okay, name, NAME. Okay, so I need to keep this in single quotes. Okay, here I forgot single quote. Yes. Okay, so let's retrieve data. Okay, so here I can retrieve data from column this details. Details is my column family and name is column, and I can retrieve the data name, that's Sakib. Okay, next is so here I have retrieved one column only. I can retrieve multiple columns. For example, let's fetch data from multiple columns. Okay, so how to do that? Let's fetch data from, let's use this get command. Get, then students, then comma, row key is my 1. Okay, comma, then we have to mention the column, column equal to column, okay, equal to then here we have to use this square bracket. Inside square bracket we have to mention the the column that we want to fetch. For example, sorry, from details I want to fetch name, okay, comma, and from details I want, okay, so we need to keep this in single quotes, and from details I want to fetch id. Okay, then close this square bracket and close the curved bracket and press enter. Okay, so here I am retrieving uh, two columns, that is uh, id and name from column family details and with row key as one. Okay, so this is how we can use these data manipulation commands, how we can create data, how we can insert data, and how we can retrieve data, or how we can fetch a particular column in a column family. Okay, so I hope you all like this video. So if you find this video useful, do subscribe.